What's up, gang? What's up, Z Mother Lover Gang? Is your boy Z back in the cut? We got the Casper next door called When the GIPSY Danger showed the Leatherface Archie and Lan- Lantern how they're the goats of the Jaegers. Okay, that's a long ass. That's the longest title I ever run. That I ever read. Pause. I mean, shit. Hell, once I edit this shit, I will shorten this title because there's no way this shit will fit to my shit. So, because it's been a minute I haven't checked out Casper next door. So let's just jump to this shit.
So it all starts off in 2013 in San Francisco, California. Instead of witnessing a GOAT, Wardell Stephen Curry II's prime, they in their trenches. Everybody on the bridge being crushed and stepped on by this huge kaiju. But somewhere in this much confusion, someone must have called in an advanced UAV, precision airstrike, and a fucking chopper gunner as jets come in shooting at the kaiju, but flying in shooting it, literally tickling bro with those Nerf bullets, but just gets slapped off the kaiju's tail, killing him. But they eventually take it down. 6 days, 3 cities, and tens of thousands of people later. So the world knew they were an easy lick. The kaijus were going to turn the humans into chum bucket food. So they all put their big brains together. The Asians was definitely carrying, and therefore the Jaeger program was created. And so we fast forward 7 years later, where we see our main character is woken up by a category 3 kaiju. Rayleigh and Yancey get suited up, getting their superhero montages, and a few moments later they pull up to see Knifehead. But this is no common foe like the first wave of kaiju. They were only scouts, which is why GIPSY is a little worried, but he knows he has the advantage. Bro can't see straight, out here rocking a Bernie Mac, staring off in the distance with the kaiju like.
Definitely concerns me a little bit, you know what I mean? But I packed that thing too, so you come around this way, you will get caught.
Hitting Knifehead with a right and a left from hell, and using a move that Boo is all too familiar with, hitting Knifehead with a double hammer fist. But take a quick look at Knifehead. Him and Starlight got the same surgeon. It's gonna take more pain than that. Getting right back up, ramming GIPSY, and in the same dribble biting their arm. These suits are said to cost more than $100 billion. Ain't shit funny, I don't have the money to cover that. Pushing him off, grabbing him by the head and starts loading up the plasma cannon, booming Knifehead, killing him.
Psych a lot!
Cause everybody in the control panel trying to tell them like, hey, he's not dead yet. They start looking around for Knifehead, but these two are clearly trolling. He's 315 feet and 2,000 tons. Nigga, that's like half a rod wave. How can you miss him? Turning around and he jumps out, slapping them, and tries biting GIPSY, but they grab him back. The bites being so hard that they can't even hold on, and that bitch shaking like a bag of Skittles. But GIPSY already.
I mean, Godzilla is fucking bigger than that, and Kong too. Shit, it don't matter.
Already knew what time it was, whipping out old reliable, the plasma cannon, arm carrying them. Man oh man, Knifehead showing them its levels to this shit, and it's hitting these bitches like a prime Chris Breezy as he rips off GIPSY's arm and throws it. But Knifehead said, I took that personally, grabbing GIPSY, ripping his claws through the entire hole. But meanwhile, Rayleigh and Yancey are deliberating on what they were gonna do next. Knifehead didn't even let them get the chance, grabbing Yancey, throwing him only God knows where. The sickest part about drifting is that you're
up to heaven.
Brains are connected, so Rayleigh knows his brother is dead, and there isn't questioning whether he's getting that Prince, Michael Jackson, and Elvis Presley concert. Might as well bust a move, nigga, you might be next. Getting grabbed and slammed into a mountain, holding GIPSY, still impaling him through the torso this time, pinning him against the mountain. Oh my god, this shit is worse than the ending to Game of Thrones. Straight Lil Bro in him. GIPSY pulls out the plasma cannon again, and Knifehead said it's time to feast, biting chunks out the armor, but them shits are not budging at all. Got me over here questioning who the fuck built these suits. Odin himself? Knifehead pushes GIPSY against the mountain, still biting through straight metal as the plasma cannon explosion goes off. The niggas in a control panel like, oh. So GIPSY Danger shows up washed on land, and to everybody's surprise, Rayleigh didn't get sent to the infamous Michael Jackson concert. Bro walked out that big ass kaiju attack with only a couple scratches. Who the fuck is this nigga, Steve Rogers? So 5 years later and the world is in shambles, because here's the thing, the kaijus are learning the humans' defenses and adapting. What the fuck? But I don't even know why this is a shocker. Humanity is all about evolving. Why are we surprised Caitlin Clark is third all time with only 41 games played? She's playing against straight nail techs and wannabe IG models. This is a mismatch. So Pentecost got to recruiting. Came out here thinking she was sweet. If this was a dog or a cat, then maybe they have a chance.
That's gotta be racist. There's no way.
Getting sent flying right back into the water. They get back up trying to shake that CTE off. Antonio Brown can't relate. Meanwhile, Otachi in the back calling them pussy. So they said,
"Shut the fuck up, nigga, and watch this goddamn combo."
Pulling out mad razor blades, getting ready to turn Otachi into a dish some niggas in Thailand probably thirsting over. As Otachi jumps in but gets sliced a couple times in the torso. But that don't work. They got the hard skin of Kevin Durant. It's gonna take more cuts than that. Getting his right arm grabbed and broken. And the left trying to fly up and cheese that higher ground vantage. Coming down, throwing Otachi back into the water. Back to where she came from. But what she didn't know was that the human set the triple team. Getting up, turning around, seeing Cherno Alpha and was like,
"Oh shit, here we go again."
Running straight Ike and Tina work right here. They asking him why he hitting a girl and he's like,
"She's tougher than she looks."
hitting her with a right and another right. But she read the scouting report like defenders keeping their hands down when guarding Westbrook. Seeing Cherno load up another double fist, slapping the hell out of them with her tail, sending them flying back into the water. The cameraman couldn't bear to see these two get cooked like this. So they immediately zoom into Stryker, who was just in the back watching like,
"I thought you were bad. You ain't bad. You ain't nothing."
But here's the thing, Stryker itching to get in a fight, but they the last line of defense like Draymond Green. We getting this dub by any means possible, stumping on niggas included. So they have to stand their ground. And we cut back to Crimson and Cherno in a 2v1. But little did I know, this was a mismatch for them. Otachi hits them with her tail, grabbing them by the torso, crushing the other two in her hand. This is crazy, I cannot lie, but y'all had a good run, not a great one. Turning her attention back to Cherno. They in there yelling to control panel that tight. They trying to shake him off to get bro to let go, but Leatherback is still on high ground, holding on. He's used to constantly being surrounded by ass situations and sticking through. He must be a Knicks fan. Smashing them over the head mad hard, got water leaking into the hole and rips out the escape pods to trap them in there. And can I please ask, who in their right mind gave these niggas super intelligence? I know Floyd Mayweather somewhere tight right now, writing a 2-word essay on how this stuff is not fair. Leatherback bonks them in the head again and does the most diabolical junk I've ever seen, pushing them underneath the water, drowning them. But he really said, nah.
That's not enough.
Pulling them out, pushing them back down under like Patrick did to SpongeBob when he was trying to save him. Eventually grabbing the Jaeger, twisting it, making it explode, killing both of them. So now we see that these kaijus did not come here to play fair. The camera immediately pans to Otachi pulling up on Stryker, rocking her, getting up, grabbing her by the head, pummeling her. I know Unc was a demon in Street Fighter back in the day. Look at him, hitting her with straight rights, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee face eye. He hits her with the right, and while she's dazed, the uppercut, dropping her. Stryker trying to tell her,
"Stay down. Final warning."
but she just keeps getting back up. She's trying her hardest not to go back to her enslavers like,
I lost.
getting held and hit with the right, sending her flying back into the water. And she gets up again, getting hit with the elbow, grabbing her, picking her up, and throwing her across the Pacific. But man, the humans must have hired Floyd Mayweather, a literate ass, to read the scouting report, because they done came out with some shit we ain't never seen before. Stryker starts pulling out their missiles. Look at them, they in there geeked. Thought they won the battle, but Leatherback hit them with that.
Nigga, did I just catch you having fun?
Getting into their Adrian Brody, smelling their next move from a mile away. You shutting not only the Jaeger down, but most of the control panel too. The Marshal knew they were cooked too, sent them boys on a farewell tour. But here's the thing, every single Jaeger is digital, meaning that like music is the coil array, Leatherback is their kryptonite, all besides GIPSY. So meanwhile they're deliberating on whether they want to send these two out for real. Otachi roaming the streets of Hong Kong, destroying everything, sending out a citywide panic. We cut back to Leatherback pressing the Stryker pilots, about to send them back to the lobby screen, when out of nowhere, the GOAT, GIPSY Danger, shows up ore farming, dropping down a face-off with these lowly beings. They came here to prove one thing, that in this Jaeger shit, it ain't even close, and is now cheerleading on the sideline. His fans ripping all of his posters down as we speak. Man, you a fraud. Leatherback starts off by trying to tackle GIPSY, but swings his body to the side, jumping on Leatherback, using his EMP device to ride him like a bull. This is type disrespectful. Got bro on the sideline hating. I could ride that thing way better than you.
What?
Nigga, you gay.
Gypsy rips the EMP the hell up out of here, so now Leatherback is tight, running in, tackling Gypsy, hitting them with the
Hug me, brother!
killing at least 30 people off impact alone, using all the containers to break their fall, getting back up. Leatherback pulls up quick though, ready to finish them off. Ugh. My man, put that thing away. There's like children here. He roars at them, telling them to stop running and to come here and face me. So Gypsy Danger is like, okay. As Leatherback runs in and Gypsy charges in too, hitting a jump that could only rival the crackhead Michael Jordan. Coming down, letting go a nasty left hand hammer fist, grabbing Lil Bro by the head, rocking his shit, and then an uppercut. Gypsy Danger on his bully though.
I ain't gonna hold you. This movie right here, oh my god, I mean, I enjoyed this film. They were running their ones. Jaegers, they were running the ones with the damn Kaiju. I mean, they were running their ones. I mean, Godzilla would have been the one in this film, but it gotta be down the line that Godzilla will be part of it. It'll be a crossover. I would love to see that movie. A crossover with Godzilla. Oh my god, that's gonna cook.
Acting like every C-list rapper, pressing him for not checking into his hood, using the elbow rocket to make her what's going on over there. And so let me break this down for y'all. Y'all see this guy right here? This is Dr. Newton, a scientist and kaiju dick rider, and he drifted with a dead kaiju to find out all the things that basically make them tick, but in doing so became a beacon for all kaijus. So Otachi done pulled up, stomping a hole into the ground and sticks his tongue in there trying to lick bro. Ew. Otachi turns around to see Gypsy Danger pulling.
As you know, this nigga really gonna become the antagonist of next film, the next Pacific Rim Uprising. So yeah, just a little spoiler. If y'all had not watched it, go watch it and then come back.
Up next with the whole entire ship.
And here we go.
But they realize they gonna have to hit her harder than that. She can take a punch. Shout out Tina Turner. But Otachi was tired of being treated like a hoe. Fuck, I look like Cassie, using her tail to wrap around the arm, trying to claw their entire face off. So Rayleigh tells her he'll control the arm and she can freeze the tail, which she does, using coolant, spraying the tail, freezing it, and breaking it off. But Gypsy said,
I'm not finished.
Grabbing Otachi by the head, sticking his hand in her mouth again, and ripping her entire tongue out. But Otachi started disrespecting them, doing that Allen Iverson to Tyronn Lue, jumping up, grabbing them with his feet, ripping all types of computer chips out of them, stumping them into the ground, and then stepping on them, bringing out wings. But it doesn't get any better as she picks them up with her feet, flying away into the air. And while she's up there, Otachi just starts moving mad petty, slamming them on top of the building, and then again, eventually flying away into outer space. I'm ready.
No, you ain't.
As they get higher and higher, but we all seen Iron Man 1. There's no way out of this one. As they start losing oxygen, so they whip out the sword, cutting Otachi's wing off in slow motion. But there's still a landing problem going on. They come crashing down like an asteroid onto Earth on a rod wave cannonball in the middle of a baseball field. Somehow they both survived though, even though they hit the
Oh shit. I was about to die.
So ain't shit funny, like an Amy Schumer comedy set, because this Kaiju vs. Jaeger war is still not over. So a few moments later, 2 more Kaiju show up on a breach. We got Stryker on standby with a race swap.
You know, black people. No.
And we got Gypsy Danger. But here's the thing, the people in the control panel giving out elite callouts, because not only did they send a triple team on the humans, they getting hit with that 3-1 LeBron meme, because they done sent out a category 5 Kaiju to come and end their run. Like down here is his territory. They a little boy to him.
You a little boy.
Stryker pulls out the double sword, squaring up with Saturn. I respect it. Takes a real man to stand on business, even when all your homies dropping like flies. Meanwhile, we see Gypsy Danger giving out elite callouts to Stryker, but they should have been minding their own business. Didn't even peep the flank, getting snuck up on, but grabs Gunner by the head, getting into his Derek White bag, headbutting the shit out of Gunner mad times, jumping Gunner by the head, getting in.
That's one fucking ugly nigga. Nah, bro.
To his Derek White bag, headbutting the shit out of Scunner mad times, jumping up and puts bro into a noogie, slamming him to the ground, got him eating straight dirt. The director must have knew this was embarrassing though, because we instantly cut to Gypsy standing over Scunner like,
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
When out of nowhere, Raiju comes through, biting off their entire arm in one bite, got them doing a handsome Squidward turn mid-air. But Raiju said,
I think we ain't doing it.
Biting Gypsy's leg, ripping a chunk of it out, but Gypsy refuses to be more and more relatable to Mojo Jojo, just sitting there getting beat on, whipping out the sword, impaling Stunner in the head, and while he's trying to swim away, said, "Nah,
that's not enough."
Your time has come. There's no way out of this one.
Letting go a gigantic boom, destroying the entire bridge, killing everything and everyone in there, successfully saving the world. Shit really crazy. This movie was a 10 out of 10. Too bad they ain't make a part 2. 10 out of 10. Too bad they ain't make a part 2.
They did. They did make a part 2. The Uprising. That's part 2. Shit. Yeah, WV for Casper. See you next time.